Said so. It's me, Samarpan sir, your English teacher. So today I am going to discuss the very first chapter from your English textbook, Honeydew. This is your English textbook, Honeydew. The name of the book is Honeydew, and the first chapter of Honeydew is the best Christmas present in the world, which today I am going to discuss with you all. Okay, so. First of all, I would like to welcome you all in this online classes. So, if you do not have book with you, I will show you the PDF file on your mobile screen. You can see there, and I will read the paragraph and then I will explain. So, while I am reading, it is your duty to look at your PDF file, which is already available in your mobile screen. So, the best Christmas present in the world. Actually, nobody in the world wants to fight with each other. Nobody wants to hate each other. Nobody likes to fight. Nobody wants a war. If a two nations come together for finding a solution, that could save a lots of life, and that exactly the story wants to reflect. So the name of your story is the best Christmas present in the world, and it is written by the Michael Morpurgo. Michael Morpurgo is an English book author, lyricist, storyteller. So it is the one of the Morpurgo's story with the backdrop of the First World War, a fight between the Britain and Germany. And according to the story, the main character is Jim McPherson and his wife Connie McPherson, or Mrs. McPherson. And the main character of this story describes his experiences at a war camp to his wife through a letter. So let's start our chapter. I spotted it in a junk shop in Bridport, a roll top decks. The man said it was early 19th century and oak. I had wanted one, but they were far too expensive. This one was in bad condition, the roll top in several pieces, one leg a thinly mended, scratch mark all down one side. It was going for very little money. I thought I could restore it. It would be a risk, a challenge, but I had to have it. I paid the man and brought it back to my workroom at the back of the garage. I began work on it on Christmas Eve. So, in this paragraph, what happened? Author or the narrator himself, I means the narrator himself. Okay, so author visited a junk shop at Bridport. Bridport is the name of a marketplace in Britain. So he visited there, author visited there, and he spotted means to saw. He saw a roll top text, and the shopkeeper told him it is from a 19th century and made of oak. As it was very old and it was broken into pieces, but poet thought that he could repair, and he bought it. So when he bought it, he brought it to the workroom, which is located at the back of his garage, and he began to work, or he began to repair that desk from Christmas Eve. So now, what is Christmas Eve and what is Christmas? Christmas is a festival celebrated by the Christian on 25th of December every year. Christmas is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, observed mostly on 25th December as a religious and cultural celebration among the billions of the people around the world. So the Christmas is on 25th of December, but a day before Christmas is known as Christmas Eve, the evening of a day before Christmas. That means 24th of December is known as the Christmas Eve. So he began to work on that role top text from Christmas Eve. Okay, then what happened after that? Let us read. I removed the roll top completely and pulled out the dials. The veneer had left it almost everywhere. It looked like water damage to me. Both fire and water had clearly taken their toll on the stakes. The last drawer was stuck fast. I tried all I could to ease it out gently. In the end, I used a brute force. I struck it sharply with the side of my fist. The door flew open to reveal a shallow space underneath a sacred door. There was something there. I raised it and took out a small black tin box. Sellotape to the top of it was a piece of aligned notepaper, and written on it in a sacky handwriting, James last letter received January 25th, 1915, to be buried with me when the time comes. I knew as I did it that it was wrong of me to open the box, but curiosity got the better of my scruples. It usually does. Now what happened? So in the next para, what happened? So he began to work on Christmas Eve, and while repairing that, there was a lot of dryer inside that desk. So the one dryer stuck inside. He used his too much force to stuck it out. It was stuck inside, and he wants to take it out. He used too much force. And guess what? When the door opened, he saw a shallow space under it, and there was also a sacred door. A door inside a door. There was a sacred door inside the throne top text. And guess what? There was something inside the door. He took out a small tin box, and the tin box was covered with sellotape, and at the top of that box it was written that James' last letter received January 25th, 1915, to be buried with me when the time comes. So after that, what happened? Actually, it was a very bad habit to read others' letter, but due to the curiosity, narrator opened that box. Due to his curiosity, he opened that box. Then what happened next? Inside the box, there was an envelope. The address read, Mrs. Macpherson, 12 Copper Beeches, Bridport, Dorset. I took out the letter and unfolded it. It was written in pencil and dated the top December 26, 1914. So inside that tin box also there was an envelope. And when he unfolded it, there was an address written. The address read, Mrs. Macpherson, 12 Copper Beeches, Bridport, Dorset. So it was written with the help of pencil and dated at the top the December 26, 1914. Okay, so up to this we know that Up to this, we know author visited a Jongseok about an old rolled up text. It was broken into the pieces, and he began to repair it. While repairing, he found a sacred dial inside that, and inside that dial there was a tin box, and inside that box also there was an envelope which is written by Jim McPherson to his beloved wife. So it was written with the help of pencil, and at the top it was dated December 26, 1914. So here is the unit 1 of this chapter, and I will be back with the next lecture of the same chapter, and I will continue it from here. So in next video I will do unit 2. We will read the letter written by the Jim McPherson. So till then, as a homework, I am giving you a comprehension check. Here you can see comprehension check. So question number 1, what did the author find in a Jongseok? Question number 2, what did he find in a sacred dial? Who do you think had put in there? So you just watch this video again and try to find out the answer, and write your answer in the comment box below. Till then, stay safe, stay at home, be happy. Thank you very much.